Hey, crypto family, welcome back to another video where I'm bringing some cryptocurrency news or a related article to cryptocurrencies. This article goes over Robert Kiyosaki warns of rising inflation will wipe out 50% of the US population. Now, that's scary to think. Robert Kiyosaki is business owner and author of the Rich Dad Poor Dad series, which is very educational, and I recommend anybody listen to them on tape or to actually read the books if that's more of your style, but very educational. It definitely helped me on my journey in understanding cryptocurrencies and just how money works. So, yeah, definitely go give it a listen. So, let's go over this article. Some analysts feel that the dollar and markets are on the verge of collapse due to rising food, oil, and energy prices, as well as widespread inflation. Speaking with Daniela Cambone from Stransberry Research, businessman and author of the personal finance book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, warned that rising inflation is a sign of a major crisis that is only going to get worse, and that the repo market has inverted again, indicating that a recession is on the horizon. Discussing his biggest concerns, Kiyosaki stated, "As we all know, America produces nothing anymore. We produce bubbles, We just blow air bubbles. So we now have this bubble in real estate, stocks, and bonds. And then when Biden took the Keystone pipeline off, that just wiped us out from there." So, yeah, he also added, "Inflation goes up and the average American doesn't have $1,000. 40% of Americans don't even have $1,000. So when inflation goes up, we're going to wipe out 50% of the US population, and that is when revolution starts." Now, the stock market crash, that is potentially on the horizon. The author highlights if and when the stock market crashes, the 401k will fail and a retirement plan and pensions will be unpayable. He also noted that the effects of taking the US off the pipeline with rising food prices becomes a serious issue. When Biden took the US off the pipeline, oil prices went up, oil producers' fertilizer went up, and when fertilizers is no longer cheap, people can't produce food anymore, and the average American has nothing. So 40% of Americans have nothing. Inflation is going to make them very upset. A stock market crash will bring down the baby boomers, and so we're in a serious, serious trouble at the moment. Now, Kiyosaki on crypto, discussing investing in cryptocurrencies to protect yourself, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, with the US dollar about to implode. He said the best deals are always done early. So when people say, "Do you invest in Bitcoin?" I go, "Yes," when it was $6,000. So Solana is still early and it's got a possibility in the long shot. So it looks like Robert Kiyosaki is kind of bullish on Solana. So that's pretty interesting. But finally, he said if they got the government crypto, he believes at that point they're going to be knowing everything you're doing, and he already doesn't trust the government. Yep, you listen or watch any of Robert Kiyosaki's videos, you truly understand how much he does not trust the government, does not like it, but he works with them because that's how money works. And he's a capitalist. He likes money, and to get the best deals, he will work with the government rather than just get hurt by it. So, but he doesn't trust it, but he does know what's about to happen. And what did he just say there? He said something. He said the government crypto, he believes at that point they're going to be knowing everything you're doing. Yep, that's going to be the centralized bank digital currency, is the CBDCs, or if the government comes out with a Fed token. Like, it just makes it that much easier for them to track what you're doing, where you're spending your money. They even come up with their own rules. It's like, oh, it's 2 a.m. Nobody can spend money at that point until 8 a.m. again. So no more drinking, no more money spending. Like, they are in full control of the digital currency at that point because they're running it on their chain. It's not going to be the blockchain, but it's going to be their centralized ledger that they keep track of everything and know what everything's doing. And here's the YouTube video that Robert Kiyosaki was on. Inflation will wipe out 50% of its population. And so, yeah, so great article. Definitely be prepared, people, because you just got to look at the signs and keep track of history of what's going on and signs of what's going to repeat itself. So, yeah, great article. If you thought so too, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so you do not miss a beat. And until next time, the Crypto Sherpa is out.